Good morning. This is Andreas from Wrike. In today's tutorial, um, I would like to show an alternative way to import Excel data into Wrike. What do I mean by alternative way? So first of all, in Wrike, obviously we have the option to export and import Excel data. It needs to be in a certain format, and sometimes it's a little bit tricky because the import needs to be in a certain format. So this is why if you want to go via the import way, export data to Excel first, and then manipulate the data and then import it. Just to complete, it's also possible to import data via the APIs. So if you go to the apps and integrations and the APIs, it's also possible to import data, but obviously you need to have development skills or need to have a development resource. So today's alternative way that I would like to show is a little bit different in there, and it's a copy and paste. So it's sometimes it works for people who who just want to get this quickly done and also don't go through a hassle of exporting and importing data. What do I need? First of all, I need Excel data. So I have that here, and I make this very simple. I just have four columns out here. This is going to be my name field, so I don't need to create that. But I also have a text field, a number field, and a multi-select field. And I need to create those fields first in Wrike itself. So I go into my import folder and I create a new text field in here. So this is going to be my text field. The next that I create is my number field. And obviously, if you want to, if you have numbers and you want to make some further calculations, then it needs to be a number field. If you import the field in a different way, you can also change the field type after you imported the data in there. And my last field is going to be my multi-select field, and I do that a little bit different in here. I create my multi-select field. Multi-select. And for the values, I go back into my Excel sheet and I have high, medium, critical, and low. So you can actually copy those values in here, go into the first one and then just paste it in. So I use Control C and Control V on a Windows machine to copy the data over. That's just the shortcuts that I have in there. So I create this. Those are my fields. Text, number, and multi-select, and in the name field, I will have the data that comes in there. So if we go back here, I have the top one is my my headers in here, so I don't need to count this row, but I have 27 minus 1. I have 26 rows that I need to complete. And now it gets a little bit tricky the first time because I just need to create 26 tasks itself. So I'll just do that in a very simple way. Just write it number 1 here. And now I have my 27 rows that I have in here. So the next is just I go in here, I copy the data. So I mark the data in Excel. I put the string C in there. Then I go into Wrike and I also mark it down here. And I press Control V. Well, that didn't work quite. So we go back, Control C, Control V. Okay, interesting. So here we go. This worked. For some reason, it didn't work the first time. So we do the same on the text field. So I copy the data down here, Control C. I mark it here and then Control V. The data is here in my text field. With the number field, I'll do exactly the same. Control C. I mark it in Wrike. Control V. And the multi-select, we do it exactly the same. Control C, and then we Control V. We put the data in there. So if you just want to go and work with some field settings in here and make some changes that you want to see colors in there, then you can make some cosmetics afterwards. So that was an easy and quick way as an alternative to import Excel data into Wrike. Any questions? Don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Thank you and have a nice day.